Joining me now is Mr. Sachin Pilot. Sachin, I can see you wearing black, so clearly the Congress party is in a mood to protest. But you know, the BJP says there is nothing much to protest about. His disqualification happened only on the basis of an existing law.
I think it's very clear that behind the garb of a legislation or a judgment, the kind of politics that is unraveling itself. It's never happened in that particular case. The provisions of the case, nobody has ever been convicted for a 2-year sentence on that particular case. And also we must look at the act, and the court has already said, is it a heinous crime? There are many people in this country who are MPs and MLAs, perhaps even ministers, who have been charged with or are suspected with murders and rapes and dacoitry, etc. Un pe to aisa ho nahi raha hai. But I think more importantly, besides just the individual and the case per se, what's happening now is that there is a very focused effort to make sure that the government of the day will have its way no matter what happens. So whether it's assemblies, whether it's parliament, people are not allowed to speak. They raise up issues that are uncomfortable. And it's very clear, for the last few years we've seen, especially after 2019, anybody who's in the opposition will face the full wrath of the government of India, whether it's agencies, CBI, ED. There was a report I saw that more than 90%, 95% of people who have been either summoned or questioned or raided by the ED all belong to the opposition parties. Now, it's not possible that 95% of people targeted by a certain agency belong to the opposition. So there is a clear effort to dissuade, defame, curtail and suppress anyone who opposes the policies or the ideology of the government of India.
No, that point I can take. But my point is that the grounds on which he's been disqualified is on the basis of an existing law, which, mind you, also was something which was brought by your government. When you were in power, Rahul Gandhi had famously torn up the ordinance.
But
how can you then accuse the BJP of saying
please understand, what is the intention behind bringing that law? We wanted to make sure that in public life, people with clear backgrounds and with some integrity are allowed to function and holding important positions. It wasn't about making defamation a criminal offense and then using some provision